Hey, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sagar Prajapati, and in this video I'm going to talk about what is the delta tables in Databricks. So before the video, I would like to introduce my channel Geekcoders. Here I upload videos on Azure Data Factory, SQL, Python, ADF and so on. So if you're liking my content, please subscribe to my channel and share with your friends so that everyone will get benefited. So if you are someone who doesn't know Databricks till now, so please go to this tutorial, this playlist, and you can see I have uploaded till like 46 or 47 videos in this playlist, which I covered, from a basic to the advanced level. So first watch out these videos and then come to this video. Okay, so let's get started for today's video. So let me open my OneNote, and here I have written some key point of the delta table. So first one is, what is delta table? So delta lake is an optimized storage layer that provides the foundation for storing data and tables in the Databricks Lakehouse platform. Delta Lake is open source software that extends Parquet data files with a file-based transaction log for asset transactions and scalable metadata handling. It supports both batch processing and real-time processing data. Normal table does not support asset property, but delta tables support asset properties like delete, update, and alter. So in Databricks, whenever we create a normal table, like we are creating a Parquet table, we are creating Avro, ORC, or CSV table, then on top of that table, we cannot do asset properties. I mean, we cannot do asset transaction, like we cannot do a delete, we cannot do a append, or we do not do a alter. But in delta tables we can do all these things in just a normal way. Okay, so I have written here some of the some of the commands which I'm gonna talk about today. So first one is create, then update, delete from table, upsert from table, history, versions, and restore. So if I talk about history, so what we can do is, in this delta table, that we can go back and see the history of the data, when the data gets updated, when the data get deleted, when the data get inserted, and so on. Okay, so chalo, we will do a demo. So you can see here I have created one database called delta underscore test, and let me run this. So I will be using a SQL commands over here, so that's why I changed a language to SQL. Okay, now since this database already present, so here I will write use this database. Let me run this. Now throughout the session, this database will be used in the tables. Now first I am gonna create a normal table. So let me write a statement, drop table if exist delta, not delta, let's say test1, and then create table if exist test1, and here I will write id integer, and I will be using a Parquet version of it. Let me run this command. Create table. Okay, this is something wrong. Cool. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy the same thing and paste it over here. Instead of Parquet, I will use here delta, and let me change the name of the file also, or we can say a table. Here I will write describe extended table name to see the properties of the table. So if I do for the test1 table, then you can see we have column name id, which is a data type integer, and these are all the details table information, like catalog, database name is this, table name is this, owner is root, and you can see type is managed, provider is Parquet. Okay, but what if I do the same same thing for test2 table. Now you can see the type is managed, but the provider is Delta. Why it is managed? Because we haven't given any path here. Okay, so this the data is being stored in the DBFS location. Hence, this is the managed table. Cool. Now I'm gonna show you the I mean in this table I'm gonna you know insert some values and then we'll show you some operations. So in order to insert the data, we can write insert command, insert into table. Okay, insert into table, that is test1. And since we have only one column, so I can write like this. Cool. Let me run this. And the same operation I will do for table test2. It is done. Now let me do select star from test1 and we'll see the data. Now you can see we have 1 2 3 in this table. Cool. Now what if I try to delete only id 1. So we'll see whether will we be able to do or not. Delete from test1 where id is 1. See, you can see here unsupported feature table operation. The feature is not supported. Table this does not support delete. Please check your current catalog namespace to make sure the qualified table name is expected, and also check the catalog implementation which is configured by this. Now, what if I do the same operation for test2? See, it is working here. And what if I write select star from test2? Then you can see we will have only 2 and 3 ID, or we can say 2 3 rows. Okay, okay, that is fine. We have seen that like what is the basic difference between the delta table and the normal table. And we have also covered the delete operation, and also the insert operator also we have seen, right? Now we will talk about update. Okay, so update, right? So I will write here update table test2 set id is equal to 3, id is equal to 4, where id is equal to 2. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to update this id 2 with 4 value. Okay, so let's see whether will it work or not. uh, Something is analysis table of view not found. Okay, let me run this. It is present. Update table name, right? Okay, now you can see it is running fine. And if I run this select star from table, then you can see we'll have 4 and 3 though. Cool. So till now we have seen what is the how we can insert, how we can delete, and how we can update the data into the data table. One more thing, what would I like to show you is that let me go to the location. So if I go to this data, okay, this is the delta underscore test, and this is the table, right? Test2 table. Let me open it. It is not showing over here. Okay, no problem. Let me go to this data option again and go to this create table, and we have this dbfs location, right? Go to user, hive, warehouse, and here we will see our database delta underscore test db, and this is the table. And you can see this underscore delta underscore log folder has been created by default. Okay, but if you see in test1 table, there is no underscore delta underscore log folder. So what does this folder do is that it has a transaction history, okay, where when the data gets updated, deleted, and so on. So it handles that feature is handled by this folder. Okay, now let me go back to my notebook. Now, till now we have seen how we can create a table, update the table, and delete from the table. Now we will see what is the upsert command how can we merge a command, merge a table. So come down. Okay, so for that, what I will do, I will write here merge into. So in order to merge thing, we need a two tables. Okay, you are understanding that we need a two tables. So what I will do, I will write merge into table name. So I want to merge this table. Okay, I want to merge this table. Merge into this. Let me give one alias t1, t2, and here I will give another table. Let's say test3 and t3, and let me first quickly create a table called t3. You can create a temp view also, but it is up to you. So for now I am creating a table, a stage table we can call. And if you properly see, then you can see in test2 table we have 3 rows, and in test3 table we have 3 rows. Now we want to merge these two tables on basis of id column. Now if you can see, since we already have this third row we already have, right? This is the common. So I need not need to duplicate this row. Okay, so I'm assuming that this data doesn't gets changed, and we have this 1 2 row and 4 row. So in the main table we have 4, and in the new table we have 1 2 table. 1 2 row is extra, or the new row present, this in the new table. So what I will do, merge into test2 t2. Okay, then we have test3, and here what I will do is that I will try to write a code. Okay, and here I will write using. So what I am doing, I am merging this table, I am merging into this table using test3 table. Okay, and here I need to write a joining condition. So for that I will write t2, use alias t2 dot id is equal to 3 t3 dot id. And here now we need to write the condition for match records. So when matched, then what we need to do, we need to update this. So I will just simply write set star, because I need to update all the columns. Suppose there are 2 3 columns present over here, but you need to update only single column. Then you can specify that column name, like this t2 dot id is equal to what, t2 dot id is equal to 3t dot id, something like that. Since we have only one, so I can write simple way I can write. And when not matched, okay, when not matched, then what I need to do? I need to insert. So what I need to insert? I need to insert star. Okay, let's run this. Ding 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 ding, it is running. So let me do select star from this table. Now you can see 3 rows affected. 1 row is updated and inserted rows are 2. So which rows are inserted? This 1 and 2 rows are inserted and 3 row is the updated. Okay, even though I have used here when match then update, so I do not need to update this. I like this command is not needed, but for just for the use case purpose I have shown you. So if I run this, then you will see 1 2 4 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. Okay, 1 2 3 4 is the answer. Okay, cool. Now what we have in the bucket, we have to see the history. So you know that we have done a multiple operations in this test2 table. So let's see what are the operations I have done. So for that I write here describe history. I need to describe the history of this table and then table name. Even though you can write the location also, that is not a case. If you're playing with the files, then you can write the location. So to test 2, right? Just run this. You can see like we have done 0 1 2 5 times we have done, like we updated or we did any operation 5 times in this table. And you can see we have this version, timestamp, who done it. I only done it, so my ID is only showing, the username is also showing. Operation, so if you remember, then first we created the table, then we inserted the data into the table, then we deleted something, then we updated something, and then we did merge thing. So see, everything is present over here. So if you want to go back and see who did this operation and why this operation has been done, then you can simply check it. Now you can see isolation level, read versions, is blind append, and all other stuffs are present over here. Cool. Now what else we have? Okay, see, the latest version of this table is 4. But what I want is that I want to read a 0th version. I want to see the 0th version. Will I do it not or not in this data table? We'll see. So what we will do is that select star from test2, okay, as version of 0. We'll see whether will it work or not. I'm not sure about the syntax, so I have to check it, because the syntax are very important. Whenever we are doing something, then we should know. uh, okay, so here I will write here 2. Okay, I will write here 2, and then 2 version as of 0. Okay, it is also failing. Select table. Okay, let me quickly see the syntax. I forgotten. Dung 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 dung. Chalo chalo. It's taking time. My internet is a bit slow. Do, 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 do. It's correct only, right? Select a star from delta table version as of 2 is not needed. 2 is not needed. Sorry, I did some mistake. 2 is not needed. So if I run this now, then you can see query return no result. Why it has happened? Do you have any idea? Because in create table I did not have any data. So if I change to 1, then you will see we'll have only 3 rows, 1 to 3. Cool. Likewise, if I do this 2, then you will see like we have 2 3. So likewise I did for did from version, you can did for you can do for timestamp. So instead of version, just write timestamp as of, and you can specify the time. So since the timestamp thing is bit difficult to understand, so that's why I have used a version. So if I run this, then we'll see whether will it work or not. Hope it will work. See 1 2 3, and the timestamp I took for the fourth row, the version 1 84 1854, right? So this is a way how we can how we can go back in the history and check what has happened in the delta tables. Now we have versions also we have seen. Then we have we can see the restore wala option. Restore ka option we can also see. So suppose now the latest, now this is just a select command, right? What I want to do, I want to restore my table. I want to restore my table with the with the with the latest version, like the not the latest, the oldest version, like it is 0, right? Now you can see whenever I am running this command, it is showing me the latest version. So to restore the table, I can use restore table, table name test2 to version as of 0. Now you can see it is done, and the remove file size is this, number of remove files 2, and so on. Okay, so what if I run this thing again? You will see 1 2 3 row, not 1 2 3, sorry, empty table, since the data is not present in the first version, right? Okay, this is also done. Then we have a concept of vacuum. Okay, so we have a concept of vacuum. So what does it do is that, you know uh, this table has, I mean the delta table uh, have some retention period by default. So by default retention period is 7. So you will be seeing these versions, right? 4 3 2 1 0. So after after 7 days, these versions will be removed. Okay, these versions will be removed. So in order to suppose you want to keep it for the larger days like 30 days, then you have to change the code a little bit. Okay, that is called vacuum. And Delta Lake has a safety check to prevent you from running a dangerous vacuum commands, and those things are present. And what we also do in vacuum is that recursively vacuum also is possible. And then what we have is that yeah, that's it for vacuum, I believe. And there are not much things in the vacuum part. And suppose you want to remove the unused data files, then how you can do, the files which are no longer used. So you can also remove that file. So for an example how you can use that, use just simply write vacuum keyword. Okay, vacuum keyword you can write not vacuum, it's vacuum, and then you can write this table 2, not table 2, sorry, test 2. Okay, the table name. Okay, you can see this is the path. Okay, now what if I write here vacuum table name dry run, and we'll see what will happen. So in this command, dry run to get the list of files to be deleted, the files which are gonna deleted, this will come in this, in this via this command. Now query return no result. So why this happened? So let me do this operation again. Okay, let me do this operation again, and then let me run this command again. We'll see what it does. I hope like you have understood this concept delta table. This is a basic video, like we have multiple options in delta. We can set the properties, different properties we can set, and we can do multiple operations in delta. Like everything we do not, or we also don't know. So in order, what you can do is that you can quickly go to this documentation or website, and here you can see a multiple concept present over here. Like we have optimize concept also we have present over here. Now you can see write a stream of data to a table, so they have used a delta format in this streaming data. And likewise we have multiple concept. So you can just what would I suggest is that just go and watch these, read these documentation, so that you will get some better understanding about the delta. Like we had multiple things, like you can see this change data feed, table utility command constant, and so on. So maybe I will be creating video in some days, but meanwhile you can also go and just have a look into that, so that you will get also some understanding. So chalo, I hope you have understood this video, and if you do like and share with your friends, so that your friends and many others will be able to learn something new in this database. And chalo, let's wind up this session. Thank you. Bye bye.